Okay, where's it? Turn down the goddamn volume.
Danganronpa.
Oh yeah, that'll get him.
Oh shit, he fucking took it.
Bro, why'd you just spoil the fucking game?
By the way, I actually do know who did it. I'm just not gonna tell you. Ah! Holy shit!
Yes, it is.
How is this game, Connor?
Open
What?
How old is the game?
It was made in like 2013, I think.
Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But
I do not
if you pick
think
the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Look out for me, badassing the entire time.
Okay, then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
What
Don't
the
be a
fuck?
goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Did I just headbutt that?
Yes, bro, you headbutted away from me. I'm leaving now, though.
I see you.
What's going on
Which
with
Danganronpa is?
those pictures?
One.
I feel awful if they got left out
First
just
trial.
because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship.
Gage thinks it's Leon, but I'm pretty sure it's Yumi.
But what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything.
I should have bet
Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
I'll
This
tell
is
you,
literally the same thing.
I love the non-stop
same
debate fucking music.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing. Later on, you'll learn about white noise, but right now that doesn't matter.
Song's fucking.
I just...
Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered...
Controls. That's the only thing I need to look at right now. Silencer?
Yeah, you
Silencer is for the white noise, but you don't need to know.
Okay. Concentrated space key. Fast forward is control.
I saw
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the
No, it
bathroom.
didn't. It took place inside.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
Take the mini.
Just a second, Chihiro.
No, that's the first one in this game. Oh my god. I just fucking came.
With the way things have been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Makoto goat, Eggy. He's just the goat. You can't lie.
Struggle? Between who and who?
Between
Oh,
Saito
I'm not
and
gonna
Figure
lie.
that out.
I low-key put Makoto above LeBron in top,
Saito wasn't caught by surprise
in
the
top 3
bathroom?
humans.
She must have been attacked in the
Hey there,
main
bro.
room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
I love
The killer
Her
followed her
pussy's
in,
great.
and that's where they finished the job.
You watched Makoto privileges?
No, I didn't.
I can barely hear those fucking voices, but the music.
I know, right? That's why. Oh, wait, never mind.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Oh, fool me. Like it's not a fucking real trial. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
Music's so...
So good.
So what was used to kill her?
No,
There was some kind of sharp
Red.
object thrust into her
You
stomach.
understand?
It's just
Without a
this
doubt,
one.
Technically,
that is the murder
Your
weapon.
first game.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
But we fucking
No,
caught
that's
you in
wrong.
fucking fire.
No, that's wrong!
No,
Yeah, you played honestly.
I do think
the
it was
first
a
trial
knife,
on Eden's
but not
Garden
just
was a
any
little
knife.
harder than this one.
I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
That is a true point.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime.
Coco,
What more
this
proof
was
do you
annoying
need?
bitch.
Hold on a second.
I mean, look at what fucking.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments.
Hold on,
Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
So fucking bad.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Oh, Leon, you're a fucking
I don't think
dickhead.
that's
I
true
thought
at
we were
all.
friends.
I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
What? She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it.
I'm talking about Grace.
Because I know damn well I'm not the killer.
Grace said it
Damn,
fucking.
Is that white noise?
I'm pretty sure. No, I don't think White Noise is introduced this early, but if it is, then it's literally their purple words.
Concentrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the slow aim. That's what it's telling me. This will probably give you more bullets, to be honest. Never mind.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the...
No, that's
That was
wrong.
a fucking dud of a fucking shot.
No, that's wrong!
Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Makoto's low-key so fucking fine.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Who said that? Who said that?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to watch my glass, and the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Stupid ass took her shit right here, don't worry.
Then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
No, 'cause I know this dumb bitch.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
I love this guy so much.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
That's fair.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Now that's the difference
Anyway,
between
I
Monokuma
didn't go to the
and,
dining hall,
Tozu.
and I didn't take the knife.
Monokuma, he'll
So I'm
always
not
let
the
something
killer.
slip, but like, it's only when stuff isn't interesting. But Tozu, he just, I don't know.
Well, thing
He'll
is,
sit
like,
there and just let you fucking stare at a
Okay,
brick
so
wall
then-
for the whole trial.
Who did
I
take
mean,
the knife?
you ask him
Hina seems the
private,
obvious
he'll give you, like,
candidate.
hints on
After
it.
all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No, no way!
Is Tozu
I
my
swear it
goat,
wasn't
Monokuma?
me!
Then think
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right!
I can't.
Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Really dead.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Sakura's
Man.
right.
Actually, no. Because,
Right.
well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to stay anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together?
Holy shit.
It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
I'm so sorry.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Alright.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are they talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Suicide.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
Monokuma!
I got it!
I got
Then
it!
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What? See? He did do it after all!
This little bitch!
No! You're wrong!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Holy shit, get this fucking fat ass away from me!
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Monokuma! Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Monokuma, please get this fucking fat ass away from me! If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
I can't tell you.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Hangman's Gambit?
Oh shit. I forgot they didn't have that one. Hey, all I gotta tell you, Gage, be lucky you're doing the first one. Holy shit. Dangan 2s and 3s version of this one is horrible.
Letters flying around as letters already known. What?
I don't know, it's been like 20 minutes on something.
This shit is so fucking ass. And no, Dangan 3's version is actually alright. Dangan 2's version?
Got me fucked up.
In half that shit! What the fuck what word is that? You know what I mean? Like, what word do they got me trying to spell?
Good luck and have fun! There's a lot of words.
Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. Not really.
It's not even on here, is it? No, it's Makoto's room's cleanliness. Great.
Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. Hifumi, I can smell the lard coming off of you. Can you step away, please?
Are they supposed to be different colors?
It doesn't matter. That just means that they're more damaged. I think it's certain buttons to make it go, so I don't know.
It's just very obvious. I mean, it can mean one word.
I don't think.
Shoot letter. Both the left and right mouse. Oh. Yeah, I knew what it was, I just didn't know if I was fucking...
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell you knew what the word was.
Now I understand!
Now I understand! Hey,
That's right! There wasn't a single hair on the floor!
I got it!
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes.
Some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these
That
reasons.
damn smirk.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yeah, bitch.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is... I'd say doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
That damn smirk. I would fuck the shit out of her face. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice at first, but is that the key point here?
There's more to learn. Let me see about it.
Kyoko's so much better than Eloise.
Spots.
Your opinion.
That's not my opinion, it's the fucking truth.
Liar, contradiction.
Give a fuck about your fucking.
Not all weak spots. Just okay.
My truth will be the truth that will make
Huh?
I said my truth will...
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her.
I would actually survive this.
And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
No!
Shoot!
I need to think about it one more time.
The incident.
Sayaka was first, she then fled into the...
Then the killer ran, and they got into the back. At that point, the killer... Because Sayaka had locked it.
Edward, infiltrating.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong!
The reason my
But yeah,
bathroom
but
didn't
it's
open wasn't because it was locked.
Yeah, of course Leon would think it was
After
locked.
all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Your flagpole is standing up.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Standing up!
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Don't say that in front of Sayaka!
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
One important detail. Something the killer didn't know? For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked. Which means the important detail the killer didn't know is...
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Holy shit, Toko. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys.
Okay, then who did do
None
it?
of you listen to me.
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you
don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
How did they do this?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh! Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
The reason there's no way Sayaka invited her killer into the room. I already have the answer. Oh, yeah. I know it is. Correct answer.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
What does that mean? Oh, shit. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get to the wrong room, okay? Oh,
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
I forgot she did
When you
that.
write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Us away from me.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then, pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room
that Makoto was still...
No, that's wrong!
The room that Makoto...
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Oh, I thought it was Monokuma.
Right? Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who
killer.
could ever switch the nameplates.
I got it!
I gotta go fuck.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was
Hey, I'll be right
Sayaka.
back. I'm going to the bathroom.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just 5 minutes to sit in my room. Oh shit.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
She must have did that after they
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
She was trying to kill him.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah, what's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the big sword is because...
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Bro's trying to be like Makoto
I
so
see.
bad.
And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
what happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear.
What else do you need? Multiple checkpoints, okay. Yeah. Mouse wheel.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist!
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
No, that's wrong! Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too! Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
Water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Holy shit.
Oh my.
You're no different! You smell like a big fat ugly donkey!
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was... Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now! Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die!
Bitch.
If we don't do something!
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or what?
How the fuck did I not even see that line before? What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, when you first read it, I was wondering how did you not see that? I feel like out of all of us, you probably would've noticed that
Yes,
first.
I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these
I have
numbers.
the highest res here, dude. I'm looking at it like a
course.
giant ass monitor. You
It's
guys are
because
just
they're
having
not
fun.
numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there. So I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
I know, right?
Brain cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Rotate it.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it!
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's real name. Who do you think it is? I think it's Hifumi.
Sayaka, don't you shit on you!
Here's my answer.
Here's my answer.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Damn,
It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
A bunch of random squiggles.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Why are you wearing those shirts? I never hired any of you!
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Dawson.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
One Piece?
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right! There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Music scared the shit out of me.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Like once Makoto proves that.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
It can't be him, bro. Instantly locks
Yeah,
in.
I think
and
so.
Fucking presses down on somebody. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
That's a good point.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
I did not realize that. Bro threw the glass ball to fucking... Bro's got some... Because he's the fucking ultimate baseball
So the
player.
killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Where are you getting all this information from?
Interesting.
I don't remember saying any of that. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one who was cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
You can throw a white button-up shirt 30 meters away, though? That's kind of crazy.
They said he did.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Nope.
Shoot!
You need to think about it more than
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Just blind
I
with
got
it?
it!
That's fucking
The
hilarious.
killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Did they?
That's not here.
Very strange. Quite sure it's not the last time I was here. Perhaps it was a very
Fumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Talking to the ultimate baseball player.
Could someone really do that?
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
I like how he's
Difficult, absolutely.
Nobody said anything.
Possible?
Leon.
I don't think so. Because the killer is...
I bet it's a Fumi still.
Fanfic creator.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
You wanna know something crazy?
What?
I've watched the opening so many times, they literally have spoilers of Leon dying. Like in the intro. There's like a half-a-second flash of him literally getting fucking carried away in that damn curtain.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Not at all. Figured it out myself. Oh, it's the same condom shit. I just need to look at the controls. A and D keys. Pick up truth panel. Select truth panel, Q and E keys. Oh, these move right to the left. I have 10 minutes for this? It's weird. It's going right to left. But the panels go left to right. Oh, whoa, there's a lot of them. It doesn't tell me. Right, that or I've been down. Oh, no, I haven't.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. The killer is you! Finding the kill. What they didn't know, Sayaka knew. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Whoa. Time with the rhythm, ooh.
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
I refuse to acknowledge you! Stupid, 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 stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Okay, hold on. Let me see how to lock on secret village. Activate fever.
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie!
Oh, I have to also lock on.
Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! Where's your proof?
This should prove it. The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits,
So the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid! Stupid!
What the fuck?
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Why bro look like that? Hey, got an A. Not bad. 97? Holy shit!
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yo. What?
This is time. That's Monokuma!
What do you mean? I thought he said that. Did he not?
He did not.
Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka,
Yahoo!
was none other than Leon Kawada. No, it wasn't.
Huh?
Holy shit.
I don't know you did it for me.
Hey, hold on.
Seen that before?
But
Did he really kill Sayaka?
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice. So, that's why... None of you are any different!
Our man's character is not
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
Is that like this? Whoa, what the fuck? Then that trick is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, can't say that she's wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all 'cause that video. I mean, I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. trapped here without a way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. By the one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams. Her friends, excuse me, holy fucking shit. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that train. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me.
Ultimate
Is
manipulator,
that why
right
she
there.
talked to me in the first place? Bro. I guess I'll never know.
You'll never be better than
There's
me,
something I could do to
Sayaka.
ask her what she was thinking.
I'm the ultimate manipulator for 2D girls.
Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. So, she seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really I do. Yep. You're in utter despair. Thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monica.
That's enough.
That's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough. I was sure I wouldn't leave her.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it. Ooh, that was close. I always have to get my freak on and kill you. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you did so magnificent, what the freak? The blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second! Yeah, that's it.
It was so
think
defense,
after
man.
Is that okay?
Do this execution.
How exactly is it self-defense? When you're forced away into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your variant toolkit? After you shut yourself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, killed her, and stopped.
Do you understand?
Any number of chances to stop what you were doing.
Because you was in. You was in it.
Because you had unclouded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you
Shut the
understand?
fuck up, Solar. You can't say Leon's solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
Say what? If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We wouldn't be fighting. We should be fighting against the whole... against the one who put us in the situation, Mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, do you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. And is that the kind of justice that awakened within you? Shut up. Well, anyway, more...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and do what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Oh my god.
Hey, come on now!
No excuses, you must pay for penalties.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Notice the references that it has to Ava's execution. Well, technically, yeah, Ava referenced this one a lot. That's what I saw, at least. Okay, that's where the similarities end. This is tough. Specially designed for the ultimate baseball star.
Am I allowed to show this on YouTube?
Probably not. Probably you are.
I did say it wasn't made for kids.
Still alive.
It's just baseballs. Oh shit, I thought this was somebody getting hanged.
Nah.
So they showed that for like 10 seconds.
We saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
Let go!
And the Alright.
I can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you're gonna do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and live here. But that's only if every single one of you can get out of it.
Damn you!
Fuck you! What the fuck are you doing?
What the heck?
Okay. Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful,
Say
secret
what?
society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense.
What?
That's just like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
I don't think what you're saying, what I'm saying quite fit.
Shit.
Just like 2D and 3D.
You piece of shit! I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass to the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, hmm? If you do that, you're barking way up there, aren't you? What happened? Because more than one of you decided you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Wait, yeah, you have it.
That thing's mine. But you can't look free of the outside world. You're being trapped in this insane place.
I remember you having her because of the sweater.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm not sure you've learned all the mysteries of the school. You're thinking will change for sure. You think boys isn't so wonderful how we are. Boys isn't so wonderful how we're all living here in community.
Hey. What are you saying?
I feel that there's some deeper meaning behind or hidden things, just like the poetry.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get back to the black and his punishment. That's what everyone's waiting for after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you? Sorry I said everything I've gotta say. I need to save some fun for the later. And just like Daddy's gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood here forever, unable to move.
After he's gone, Taka just like fucking stands up. I will be the representation of Wolfgang Akir.
Bro. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead.
Yeah,
but it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even until the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she would have never left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back to the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. And she wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
Why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. Ugh. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard route. Well, I have high expectations for you, Makoto Naegi. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? It's screen went black. Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Heat, first chapter. Who died?
Junko, Sayaka, and to be continued. Bearbat? That's crazy. You gotta save it.
Oh, yeah.
1 is the loneliest number.
Alright.
Checking the bathroom. Oh shit.
We're still going? We're in chapter 2 now.
Yeah, I didn't mean to fucking...
Alright. Hey, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna speedrun my way to bed. I'm tired as a motherfucker.
For real.
Alright.
I
Good night, man.
contemplated even fucking doing this in the first place, but